When you hear the word parasite, you probably picture far-off places or exotic vacations, not your own neighborhood or the salad you had for lunch. The truth is, parasites aren't just a problem in remote jungles or developing countries, they're right here, woven into the fabric of our everyday lives, often hiding in plain sight. Whether you're enjoying a meal with your family, taking a stroll through your neighborhood, or relaxing in a local park, the risk of encountering parasites is much closer than most people realize. In fact, parasites are surprisingly common in developed countries like the United States, quietly affecting millions of people every year. You might not see them, but they're there, lurking in crowded cities, on public transportation, and even in the food you buy at your local grocery store. Despite our modern lifestyles and advanced healthcare, these tiny invaders continue to find ways to thrive. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, has identified 5 neglected parasitic infections right here at home, conditions that are often overlooked by doctors and rarely discussed in the media. These infections can cause serious health problems, yet many healthcare professionals aren't trained to recognize the subtle signs, leading to years of misdiagnosis and unnecessary suffering. Our increasingly globalized world has made it easier than ever for parasites to spread. With food shipped from every corner of the globe and people traveling internationally for work or pleasure, these ancient organisms have found new opportunities to hitch a ride into our communities. The salad on your plate or the fruit in your lunchbox may have traveled thousands of miles carrying more than just nutrients. Many people suffer for years with vague symptoms like digestive distress, unexplained fatigue, or persistent discomfort, never suspecting that a parasite could be the underlying cause. These symptoms are often brushed off as stress, poor diet, or just part of modern life. But for some, the real culprit is much more insidious. Misdiagnoses such as irritable bowel syndrome, chronic fatigue, or even anxiety are common, while the true source of the problem goes undetected. This can lead to years of frustration, ineffective treatments, and a decline in quality of life, all while the parasite continues to thrive. Parasites thrive on our lack of awareness and the small lapses in our daily routines. Simple habits like not washing vegetables thoroughly, skipping hand washing before meals, or neglecting hygiene after using the restroom can all open the door to infection. By understanding this hidden epidemic and learning how parasites operate, we can start to protect ourselves and our loved ones. Knowledge is the first step toward prevention, and being proactive about our health can make a world of difference. It's not about living in fear, it's about taking control, making informed choices, and building habits that support lifelong health and well-being. Parasites enter our lives in ways we rarely notice. Every day as we go about our routines, at home, at work, or out in the world, we're exposed to invisible threats that can quietly take hold in our bodies. Most of us don't realize just how many opportunities parasites have to slip past our defenses. Contaminated water is a major source. Even treated municipal water, pools, and lakes can harbor organisms like Giardia. These microscopic invaders can survive standard filtration and disinfection, making it possible to pick up parasites even when you think you're being careful. Swimming, drinking, or even rinsing food with untreated water can all be risky. Food is another gateway. Undercooked meats, raw fish, and even fresh produce can carry parasitic cysts. Sushi, rare steak, or unwashed greens may look delicious, but they can hide eggs or larvae invisible to the naked eye. Washing, cooking, and handling food properly is crucial to avoid infection. Our global food system means we're exposed to pathogens from all over the world. Imported fruits, vegetables, and meats can bring unfamiliar parasites into our kitchens. The journey food takes from farm to table is long, and each step is a chance for contamination. Pets can also be carriers. Regular deworming and good hygiene are essential. Dogs and cats, even when healthy, can harbor parasites in their fur or saliva. Children, who love to play with pets, are especially at risk if hands aren't washed after playtime. Simple acts like gardening or a pet licking your face can transmit parasites. Soil can contain eggs from animal feces, and a friendly lick from your dog can transfer microscopic hitchhikers directly to your skin or mouth. Travel increases risk. Local water, street food, or walking barefoot can introduce unfamiliar organisms. In many countries, parasites are more common and our bodies may not be prepared for them. Trying new foods and exploring new places is exciting, but it's important to be cautious. Awareness is key. Mindful food prep, hygiene, and post-travel cleanses help protect us. Simple habits like washing hands, cooking food thoroughly, and being careful with water sources can make a big difference in keeping parasites at bay. These hidden gateways are everywhere, but with knowledge we can navigate them safely. By understanding where risks lie, we can make smarter choices and reduce our chances of infection. Protecting your health starts with understanding these everyday risks. With a little vigilance and the right habits, you can keep yourself and your loved ones safe from the unseen world of parasites. There are three main classes of parasites that commonly affect humans: protozoa, helminths, and ectoparasites. Each of these groups includes a variety of organisms that can invade the human body, often without us even realizing it. Parasites are found all over the world, and anyone can be at risk, regardless of age or lifestyle. Protozoa, such as Giardia and Toxoplasma, are microscopic organisms that can multiply inside our bodies. They are often spread through contaminated water, food, or contact with infected animals. When protozoa infect us, they can cause a range of symptoms, from digestive issues like diarrhea and stomach cramps, to more serious problems like neurological disturbances, headaches, and confusion. Helminths, on the other hand, are parasitic worms. These include tapeworms, pinworms, and hookworms, which are often visible in their adult stage. Helminths can live in the intestines or other tissues, sometimes growing to several feet in length, and surviving for years if left untreated. Tapeworms are usually contracted by eating undercooked or raw meat, while pinworms are notorious for causing intense itching, especially in children at night. Hookworms, meanwhile, can enter the body through bare feet when walking on contaminated soil, making them a risk in certain environments. The symptoms of parasitic infections can be subtle or severe. Digestive problems like bloating, nausea, and abdominal pain are common, but you might also notice unexplained weight changes, persistent fatigue, and even nutrient deficiencies that don't improve with diet alone. Beyond the gut, parasites can cause skin rashes, joint pain, and muscle aches. Some people experience neurological symptoms such as anxiety, irritability, or brain fog, which can make daily life more challenging and are often mistaken for other conditions. Many people don't realize that these wide-ranging symptoms could be linked to a parasitic infection. Because the signs are so varied, parasites are often overlooked as a possible cause of chronic health issues. The effects of parasites can be systemic, impacting nearly every part of the body, from the digestive tract to the skin, joints, and even the nervous system. This makes it important to consider parasites when facing unexplained, ongoing health problems. Recognizing the signs and understanding the risks is the first step toward effective treatment. If you suspect a parasitic infection, seeking medical advice and proper testing is crucial for recovery. Don't ignore persistent, unexplained health issues. They could be a clue that your body is fighting a hidden invader. Early detection and treatment can make a significant difference in your overall health and well-being. Parasitic infections often mimic other health problems, making them hard to diagnose. Digestive issues like bloating and diarrhea are frequently labeled as IBS, while the real cause, parasites, goes unchecked. Chronic fatigue and anemia may be blamed on other conditions, but parasites like hookworms can drain your energy and nutrients. Mental health symptoms, anxiety, depression, brain fog, can result from neurotoxins released by parasites. Standard tests often miss these infections, especially if they're low-grade or in a dormant phase. Functional medicine looks at the body as a whole and uses more comprehensive testing. Becoming your own health advocate is crucial. Ask questions and push for deeper investigation. Don't settle for surface-level answers if your symptoms persist. True recovery starts with identifying and addressing the root cause. Nature offers powerful foods to help fight parasites. Raw garlic contains allicin, a compound that targets many pathogens, including parasites. Pumpkin seeds are rich in cucurbitacein, which can paralyze and help expel worms. Herbs like oregano, especially oil of oregano, cloves, wormwood, and black walnut hull, are traditional anti-parasitic remedies. High-fiber foods and fermented foods like sauerkraut and kefir support gut health and make it harder for parasites to thrive. A diet rich in these ingredients helps cleanse your system naturally. Focus on whole foods, plenty of vegetables, and probiotic-rich options. These simple dietary changes can make your body a less hospitable place for parasites. Nourish your body and defend it at the same time. Your gut is your primary defense against parasites. Stomach acid kills many invaders, but stress, poor diet, and acid blockers can weaken this barrier. A healthy gut lining and robust microbiome are crucial. Good bacteria compete with parasites and produce natural antimicrobials. When gut balance is disrupted, parasites can take hold. Leaky gut caused by inflammation or infection allows toxins and parasites into the bloodstream. Support your gut with probiotic and prebiotic foods: yogurt, kefir, onions, garlic, and bananas. Consider a quality probiotic supplement, especially after antibiotics or travel. A strong gut is your best protection. Yearly parasite cleanses are becoming a proactive health ritual. Instead of waiting for symptoms, many now do seasonal cleanses to prevent chronic infections. Cleanses typically combine a diet free of sugar and processed foods with anti-parasitic foods like garlic and pumpkin seeds. Herbal supplements, black walnut, wormwood, cloves, oregano oil, are used to target parasites at all life stages. These protocols are done in cycles to ensure thorough cleansing. It's not about paranoia, but about maintaining your health, like changing the oil in your car. Many report more energy, clearer thinking, and better digestion after a cleanse. Regular cleansing is a powerful way to reclaim vitality. Health starts with awareness. For too long, parasites have been ignored in Western health discussions. Recognizing that symptoms like bloating, fatigue, or anxiety could be linked to parasites is a game changer. Consider your risk factors: travel, pets, eating raw foods, or lingering effects from food poisoning. Pay attention to your body's signals. Some notice symptoms flare around the full moon when parasites are more active. If you suspect an infection, seek out practitioners who understand comprehensive testing. You know your body best. Don't stop searching for answers. This knowledge isn't meant to scare, but to empower you. Awareness gives you the tools to take action and restore your health. Be an active participant in your healing journey. Suspecting a parasite isn't shameful, it's a reality of modern life. These infections aren't a sign of poor hygiene, they can affect anyone. Let go of embarrassment and focus on solutions. Strengthen your defenses with probiotic foods, high-fiber vegetables, and less sugar. Stay hydrated and consider gentle cleanses or targeted herbal protocols. There are many resources and practitioners to guide you safely. Choose the approach that fits your needs: slow and steady, or more intensive. Taking charge of your health is empowering. Don't let fear or stigma hold you back from feeling your best. There's no shame, only solutions and the promise of renewed vitality.